So Criss Angel.
Oh, boy. Yeah, Criss Angel.
You're watching his new show on Spike, huh?
Yeah. Now, I have a theory, and it's only because the show is so utterly bad. It's Criss Angel, you know. He's, the big Vegas magician. And he's doing these unbelievable stunts and fucking magic and illusions and whatnot. And it's called Believe.
Right.
But they capitalize the A-L-I-E in Believe.
Right.
So it says lie. So I'm speculating, only because this can't possibly be someone's idea of good magic and illusions, that it's all done on purpose. Like, hey, assholes, look at me. I'm doing horrible magic. I'm lying. This isn't Believe. It's a lie. It's obviously I'm faking all of these. Now watch. Because I can't imagine anyone thinks
he's not that clever.
Could I see that insignia? Or the
he's not that clever, and that's probably his way around lawsuits in some weird way.
I don't know. It's so he's so bad.
You think too much of him. He's not that clever.
He's not that clever. I like the guy too. He came in. He was cool enough.
He's great.
He liked us, but this is just horrendous.
Don't try this at home.
Where's the Belief there? I want to see that.
Oh,
Okay. This episode of Believe.
Oh my God.
Is that right?
Oh, you nailed it!
I want to pay homage to Dini by attempting an escape with 2 straitjackets while suspended high in the air with weight around my neck.
That's putting pressure in your carotid artery. The more you struggle,
2 straitjackets, huh?
That thing chokes you.
How you gonna hang like
some
that?
of those mystery jackets.
It's just ridiculous.
Wait.
God, I would just come.
There, right?
Oh, he goes back to his little Long Island home?
And why is mommy worried?
I don't know if I'm going to be successful if I attempt to be the first person to escape 2 jackets, and there'll be 50 pounds around my neck.
If he died, we'd have heard about it.
Yeah. With a 50-pound weight around his neck with a noose. Oh, look, he's on top of the Luxor. And then, look, he's going to levitate. He's just he flies. He's an amazing flying man. Look. Look, people are looking up like, oh my God, he's floating in midair.
Criss Angel, Believe.
Well,
it looks like all the letters are the same size.
Yeah, but on other graphics they show them where it's lie is bigger. Right.
How is he not scared of that being up that high? I would be.
Because he's attached to a crane with cables. He can't get hurt.
Right. All sorts of wires and shit.
Yes. And there's nothing to worry about.
Right. So, what did he do last night that bothered you?
See, look, the lie is like highlighted on the side of the Luxor.
Oh.
Well, last night I watched, they do the marathon before the big new episode. And I watched the one that I had missed, which is him bringing a dead person back to life.
All right. Was the person really dead?
Oh.
Can't you look that up?
It was Shaq. It was Shaq Balloon all over again.
Oh,
It was a dummy.
Right.
It was a dummy or something laying on the table.
Right.
And it was supposed to be
Why
some
wouldn't they use
kind
a
of
real dead guy?
cadaver. Well, because they couldn't, you wouldn't even get past the censors to say, we're going to show a real dead guy on a fucking gurney.
Well, that would make the illusion way more impressive.
Yeah. Well,
and then you take the dead guy's clothes, put it in another guy that sort of looks like him, and you're good to go.
Obviously a fake.
So how does he handle this?
With fake people in the audience.
No, but how does he try to sell that it's an actual dead guy?
He just sells it. He goes, here's the dead body.
What? I got to see a little of this.
Oh, you gotta.
It's probably just a live person.
It could be a live person in makeup. See, that's supposed to be the dead body.
I love the pans to the faces.
Oh, yeah.
Skeptics, paranormal experts, and medical experts to prove beyond any doubt.
Yeah, it's just some fake or a guy in makeup.
Is real.
This gentleman, he's in his early 50s. You can tell that he's had an autopsy.
they describe.
obviously a deceased individual.
Why is the video frozen?
Why can't we just watch a video?
Why is the
Froze
video
the video.
frozen?
Just for
Chris Angel froze it.
home's place of business. The devices we brought today, K2 EMF meter. It reads
Yeah.
the electrical
Hold on.
What?
They got paranormal experts in the room, and they have these certain meters and gauges and whatnot that they put up by the dead guy, and they just start jumping like crazy. It looks like an ohm meter and fucking voltmeters and stuff you pick up at Radio Shack.
No, it's a life meter, buddy.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yes, it is.
This was so fucking fake. And like I have to tell people it's fake that he didn't bring a dead guy back to life. Of course he didn't. But it's done poorly.
Do you know how much big news that would be?
Right.
It would be huge.
If he brought a dead guy back to life for
he
real,
would be the Messiah.
You wouldn't have exactly. You wouldn't have a good night's sleep.
He's basically saying he's Christ.
Right.
Yes.
And no one's covering
People
it.
would be pounding at his door all night long.
No one's covering it.
But I mean, your point, because people go, of course it's fake. Our point here is that these illusions are done horribly.
Yeah, they're done very poorly. It's done with camera tricks, bad makeup, and actors that are supposed to be there.
Horrible reaction shots.
What's going on?
Right.
He then, I guess, made some elephants disappear last night. And, all right. Yes. But the elephants, of course, are behind the curtains in a big open field. And then he made sure he put ring of bystanders, witnesses, around the curtains with the elephants in the middle. And they were all like cuffed together.
Right.
So you can't sneak the elephants out past these people.
Right.
But meanwhile, you've seen so many of these that you know everyone that's involved is fake.
Or they just do the famous David Copperfield trick. They just rotate the stage until the Statue of Liberty disappeared.
This was totally different.
You know that one, right?
Did people know that they were doing it?
I think the Copperfield, they had a stage that slowly moved, and the Statue of Liberty, they covered it.
Yeah.
Covered the view with like tapestries or curtains, whatever, and then they slowly
had a turntable that the audience was on,
and then they opened up the curtains, and of course the Statue of Liberty is now gone.
There's no way the audience didn't notice. Oh, there's a giant statue 30 degrees to our right.
No, because the curtain that was blocking it was now blocking the Statue of Liberty
and
from
where it actually was now.
The curtain
it was actually kind of clever on his part.
We see that later.
At that time, yeah.
At that time, it was kind of clever.
How do you not feel that you don't notice the cityscape behind you unless they get towards the Jersey way where you can't see
Well, he
as
figured
much.
out an angle where it would be tough to tell, I guess.
Yeah, and the curtains are placed like they're supposed to be.
You know, the biggest challenge there was trying to figure out how to move the stage without anyone really noticing it.
Yeah, it's an impossibility.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think they were in on it. I really believe that,
Yeah, I don't think that audience was in on it.
No.
But everybody, I mean, you can't cuff people together, have them surrounding some elephants, and then all of a sudden the elephants really disappear. When you do tricks like that, the thing, whatever you're trying to make disappear, is always brought away from where it was, away from the cameras or the audience.
Right.
Through some kind of deception. Yes.
As soon as they start using curtains and stuff, I'm out.
Curtains and
you're like,
and
okay,
fake people.
That's part of the trick.
People that are in on it. It's such a gag.
Why not just make it disappear while we're looking at it?
Exactly.
That's a good point.
There, be magical.
What's with the curtain?
Well,
Stupid curtain.
in the old days, I guess it made sense in some weird way, but now it's like, as soon as you use the curtain, I'm done with you. So done.
Yeah.
Dumb There's got to be other ways to do your illusions.
You're right.
Yeah.
Why do you need the curtain?
If you're so fucking brilliant, wouldn't you want people to see it just kind of disappear?
He tried to sell the curtain as another thing that could keep...
Needed?
Yeah.
Needed?
Well, that could keep the elephants from going out the back. You'd see the curtains move.
We'd see them if they moved.
I know.
I don't need a fucking curtain to tell me that a 6-ton animal is moving.
But that's our point again.
Yes.
It's how these illusions are done that's so stupid.
Yeah.
You want people to believe ridiculous things.
Yeah.
That's the reason he's using a curtain? Get the fuck out of here.
And then they showed his, he went home to Long Island, and I guess Long Island, his original house. Was he born and raised on Long Island?
I think so.
Yeah, because it looked like Long Island.
Right. Yeah, he's a Long Island guy.
Yeah. And, he's there with his mom and his brother, and all I'm thinking is, oh, God, we bash him, and maybe his brother listens or something.
Yeah, but...
Felt kind of bad.
Yeah,
I
but
know.
it's not taking care of his brother if he's still living in some shitty house in Brentwood. How about you make money appear for your family and get him the fuck out of Long Island? Or get him into a better town.
All of his illusions are done so, like, they're so obvious. And the acting is so bad. He walks up to a building at one point, and he sees, like, this dove, this whatever, pigeon, white dove, whatever it is. Right. And it had flown into the window and snapped its neck. And it was laying on the ground, flapping a little bit, just twitching, blood. And they go, oh, no, his head is severed from his body. And the woman that's with him is like, oh, and the acting's so bad. And a couple walks up and they're like, that's Criss Angel. Oh, it looks so bad.
God.
And then he pulls the fake head off of the pigeon thing.
Right.
And then the little pigeon body goes out of frame,
right?
So that he could put his arm back and grab a pigeon that has its head tucked under the wing, like they do it,
right?
So it looks like it doesn't have a head. And then he's like pushing the head back on it, and he's shaking, and then the wings start flapping, and it's alive.
Ugh. That was last night too.
It was part of the marathon. It wasn't last night's episode.
Let me see the dead guy thing.
It's so bad.
How long is the dead guy?
It was much too long, but. Oh, good.
All right, yeah.
Very apparent in those meters.
In those meters.
Manifests itself.
Manifests itself.
Okay, would you turn on your devices, please?
I'm going to bring back the dead's body.
And may I take them?
Those devices are horrible.
Life forms and spirits suffer on succotash.
Look at how horrible their devices are, though.
I know, they're little ohm meters from...
They look like just old TV remotes.
Yes.
You completely relax in yourself.
Why are they using a live person?
Feel.
They need her energy or something?
Yes, see...
Or is she not going to be dead?
So you have no
goes without a pulse for a while.
Physicality.
As the dead guy gets a pulse.
Won't function, even if
and his body, you see him start breathing.
Who would volunteer to be dead for a little while so the other guy comes back to life?
He assured her it was safe.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's
You're
all
right.
he did. He said, I guarantee you will leave here exactly like you did.
Oh, okay.
She's like, okay.
Can I see your medical degree?
All right.
Yes.
Yes, he tries to be so mystical.
Criss Angel's from Levittown. That's coming in.
Levittown?
Did you feel something?
Touch his dick.
Yeah. See, now he's touching the dead guy, and she's feeling it. Oh, man, that's crazy.
What's going on?
And why does he touch his dick?
You keep poking at his dick. All I would do if I was a fucking mortician. Poke their dicks. Shame them.
Where are you right now? Where are you? At a park.
She's at a park. She's got this long-winded story. You see
a bench.
There's a man.
And there's a tree, a big oak tree behind it. It's blowing in the wind right now. Do you feel that?
What does this mean? This is nothing.
A man sitting on the bench, yes?
That's this dead guy.
I want you to approach that man, and you will discover that man is Robert Rodriguez. I would like the use of 2 medical students. May I use both of you, please?
Oh, 2 actresses. I mean, medical.
Hey.
Take this
2 frumps.
Yeah.
glove and place it onto your right hand, please.
Yeah, because you don't want to touch the fake
and I want
dead
you to
guy.
tap the glass in a couple of moments in the rhythm of her pulse as you feel it.
God.
See?
I want you to tap the glass. Put your hand on his neck.
Wow.
If you feel a pulse begin,
And Chuck Berry appears
I
under
want
it.
you to just interrupt me and tell me.
Right.
Here's the he took his coat off, so here comes the magic stuff.
Here comes the magic. Now he's standing between the girl and the dead guy, waving his arms out, of course, like he does because he's magic. He's looking like he's taking
pulse is slowing.
Uh-oh. It is. And
What are those things?
The meters are going off.
What are they?
The old TV remotes?
Yeah.
He can't even come up with something that looks modern.
No.
Turn on the EKG.
Looks like Gordon Gekko's cell phone.
Uh-oh, they turn on the EKG.
You just killed a girl? Listen to the music.
Now the EKG is picking up.
He's breathing.
He's breathing.
It's a robot.
Look, his stomach's going in and out. Ew, there's some kind of embalming fluid coming out of his mouth. Oh, the black lady just ran out of there. Oh, she's all scared.
Yeah.
Bad camera
Sits
moves.
the girl up.
That was a dummy.
Right.
Why? She's crying. He's holding her. This is very good.
Like she isn't an actress.
No.
Stop.
She's a lady of
It's
magic.
inexplicable. I saw the chest rise, and I have no explanation.
Supposed to be a doctor, that
Your
guy.
meters, did they
He's going to have a tough time
indicate
getting a
anything?
gig after
Yeah.
this.
Yes, there was a definite break in the electromagnetic field.
Was there?
What
It was
field?
Some kind of a spirit presence.
What did you feel?
You're getting sucked out of the room.
I noticed tears in your eyes. Tell me what that's about.
I'm stupid.
Tears in her eyes, I guess. As he raised the dead.
Yeah, they get maced.
Love is so strong. Isn't
You
it?
saw the dead body through your tears.
So you function. Did you feel?
Felt out of breath. Felt displaced.
I felt displaced. Shut up.
Like my heart was slowing down.
Why wouldn't they?
No, that feeling was, what the fuck am I
Why
doing?
wouldn't they have
Yeah.
the fake guys like
Tell
sit up?
us about
Because that's
your-
too much.
Or was it a robot? It
was a
Or was
robot.
it an actual dead guy?
I think it was a robot.
It was a robot.
I think it was a fake dead
Shaq
guy.
balloon?
Yeah,
Shaq
it's a
balloon with a little thing inside that made his
Right.
diaphragm look like it was moving to
robot.
breathe.
So why-
A robot.
And just pumps fluid out of the mouth.
Yeah, yeah.
So why bring him back to being dead then?
Because the
He has this,
woman.
but he has this power, so why not say fuck it? Let's make this guy.
See,
live
here's
now.
the gimmick. The woman has to be there. She said that you need to take someone's life in order to give someone back their
Life
life.
force.
So he could have kept the dead guy alive, but then the woman would have been dead.
But that'd be damn impressive.
Well, yeah, he's like
And
Frankenstein.
then wheel out the broad as a dead person now.
Yeah,
If you really want to freak
sorry.
people out,
Sorry.
leave
And-
him hanging, and then have that guy sit up and walk out of the room.
Yeah, the guy that's been dead for a week. He's
then,
fucking rotting. He's got
down the street.
autopsy scar on him.
Right.
Yeah.
He just bought that dead body at a Halloween store.
Exactly.
It's not true, Sam.
It's true.
He's a man of magic.
Every one of his dumb tricks are like this, and it's so obvious that I am starting to think that the whole show is just a put on.
But what's the payoff?
Maybe the final episode, season
that
finale.
he's lying to everybody,
and it kind of shows people how he did some of this shit, because that'd be kind of cool.
That would ruin his career. No. That would ruin his career.
It might.
Because after this is over, he's still got a huge show in Vegas. There's no way that that's what this is.
Maybe he's doing shitty tricks so that he can reveal them at the end because he doesn't want to reveal his good tricks.
Right, just go, look, I really do have magic in my blood, but I also do shitty tricks.
These are all camera tricks. That's not a magician. I remember with an 8mm camera making it look like you disappeared. That's not a magician.
No.
You just fucking stop the camera, move out of the way, and restart the camera.
But his concepts are just stupid. Like she has to die for what, 30 seconds to see this guy's chest start moving up and down.
So he's a temporary murderer. He killed her for 30
He
seconds.
killed her for 30 seconds. Brought
Shouldn't he
back
get a year
the
for
other
that?
Guy.
Should get a year for that in jail.
Should get something.
Can't kill someone temporarily without consequences.
You want magic? How about you make 2 sandwiches appeal in my lunch pail?
I bet you get a job in on time, huh?
Yeah.
Right?
How about you? Yeah, you want magic? How about you get the electricians to do their job?
That's a good one.
Yeah, I know. Sad but true.
I think this is why David Blaine does like a big trick once every 2 or 3 years.
Right.
Because when you got to do one every week,
it's just
you just put shit on TV.
That's nice language.
Shit.
Sorry.
It's shit.
It's
Cocky.
utter shit.
The Shaq balloon is still the greatest thing ever.
Yeah.
that he's
Shaq
done.
balloon is the
Maybe
greatest.
that'll be the season finale. That will be like, well, Carrot Top had this Shaq balloon.
People
and he let me borrow it.
Our followers were killing Criss Angel over Shaq balloon, just killing him, and not one response from any Criss Angel fan or Criss Angel himself. He just got killed.
Well, wait till they see Dead Mannequin.
Dead Mannequin.
Dead Mannequin is good. Yeah, Dead Mannequin.
Yeah. Doesn't have the same ring as Shaq.
No, Shaq balloon is the best.
All right.
Yeah, so that was
And the elephants, how did he do the elephant thing?
I don't know. I'm just thinking that they had the ring of people around the elephants. They pull up the curtains around the elephants.
Could you show me that, Sam, real
And then
fast?
they say, drop the curtains and the elephants are gone. I'm sure there's just a camera cut somewhere.
Right, like he cuts the camera.
Cuts the camera, gets rid of the elephants.
I want to see
it.
I want to see the quick setup and then the reveal.
It's outside. Maybe you could see where the shadows are.
Yeah.
Maybe we could figure out how long it actually
Follow the
took.
shadows. That's where Copperfield blew it for me at his Vegas show.
I just got one question. Are you ready?
What is he doing here? What is he doing here?
They're going to make the elephants disappear.
Elephants on a football field. They're surrounded by drapes.
Oh, I thought he was in the safari.
Oh.
You can't even do that?
They don't have a travel budget.
No.
I'm going to ask for the human chain to kind of...
That's great. These abused, beaten animals. Poor things.
Looking, the shadows are definitely going with the
elephants could already be gone.
The yard line. Yeah.
Like, he puts up 3 walls.
Oh, there they are.
Curtains on 3 sides.
All right.
Ready?
Yeah.
The front curtain. Let's do this, bad boy.
All right, so now the fourth curtain goes up.
Fourth curtain goes up.
Right.
Kristen, wave to me, Kristen.
And the people make a chain on 3 out of the 4 sides?
No, they're all around, aren't they?
No.
Here's a peanut.
No?
None of these shots are steady shots.
No.
They all have breaks in them.
Right.
Any one of these, it's just they just simply put the wall down and had the elephants walk away.
Of course.
Exactly.
Go ahead.
I'm going to give you a peanut. There you go. There's a peanut. There you go. Are you ready?
Yeah, someone dug a hook into the elephant's fucking nose and pulled it out.
The elephants are gone.
They just walked away.
All right, so it's obvious what's going on here. They got the crowd on only one side, so the people making the chain are obviously in on it, and then the elephants go out the back.
Right.
Or they're just splicing this applause from something else.
Right. Yes,
no, because
exactly.
they try to use the real people to,
But they would have seen the elephants
to sell the illusion. Not if you know it. You could take them straight back out, and they're not going to see him at all. Look how it's set up.
You saw the YouTube video, too, where he was fucking up his tricks.
Right.
And they said the louder you cheer, the more likely you are to be on television.
Right.
Here's what I've heard they do.
The people in the human chain are in on it. That's obvious.
Yeah, they're in on it. The audience,
the audience could see the elephants, and they put up the final. What are they calling
The fourth wall.
The fourth wall.
Yeah.
And as they put up the final wall that's right in front of the people that they want to trick, they drop the back wall, and the elephants just walk straight out of the fucking stadium.
I don't believe that. It was a man of magic. They were all cuffed.
And
That's
they
all.
do things where the audience sometimes sees how phony it is. But they're applauding for like the preliminary act.
Right.
Like he'll do some kind of amazing thing to get the reaction shot.
My problem is if you're in on, this audience shot,
Yeah.
right away I'm like, oh, we're only allowed to stay here. This is ridiculous.
Well, yeah. Yeah, it is ridiculous.
And everyone's trying to figure out magic tricks these days, so you gotta trick them better. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
as soon as you know you can only stay in one area, you know exactly how the trick is done. Exactly.
I mean, there is no trick here. You're just like,
terrible.
okay, stop the camera, stop the camera.
No, I think
That's what I think. I don't know.
No, I think they just walked them out the back.
Let's see where they could have walked the elephants.
They could have walked them out the back easily.
Let me see. It's a big open.
Go to the setup
field.
shot again, because I want to see what's behind.
Okay, there.
Yeah,
right
see, they
there.
could walk right out. There's nothing stopping them from just walking all the way to the goal line.
Yeah, but
Somebody would see them.
Yeah, you'd see them on one or.
Somebody,
Look at how tight. The crowd is on one side and they're squished even together.
It can be done,
you'd
but
see 'em
I
go to
wanna
the
see
right or
where
the
they're
left.
yeah, they
going.
can make noise. The elephant might make noise walking out.
I want to see where
Instead of
they're-
having the people 10 to 12 deep, why when they spread them all the way out to the sidelines? They don't want them near the sidelines, obviously.
Plus, they would have
Why
to,
wouldn't you give them a better vantage point?
They'd have to leave
Unless
the,
you don't want them in that area.
They have to leave the curtains up for like 15 minutes.
Well, that's the thing. See, that's where the edit is for the TV show.
Just cutting all that time.
Yeah, so he must be fucking around, blah, 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 giving the elephants time to do it, and then they do it in post, the quick edit.
Where do they go? To the left or the right once they,
They go
reach the end?
straight out, man.
Where, though?
after the end zone?
There's trees there. It just keeps going.
Oh, my God.
There's no seats.
A mile away.
But that's the trick. He probably takes his damn time, yapping with the crowd, joking with them and stuff.
I don't know about that.
I'm telling you, dude.
I think it's
that's
just
the trick.
pure camera.
Yeah, I do too.
I think it's an edit to take. It probably takes 5 minutes to get him out of there, and they probably, chop it down in the edit to a quick, 30 seconds.
But here's my thing. Those drapes are not high enough to conceal all the way back. Like the drapes, if that was
the
20
people low
feet,
to the ground, you're not going to see over the drapes ever.
I still don't think you can conceal
And why
that
aren't
far
they?
back.
The giveaway is the people aren't all the way to the sidelines. He's forcing them to be 10, 12 back.
Right.
So he doesn't want them on the sidelines,
But where do they
obviously.
go? Let's say
because then you would see him in the distance.
Where do they go, though? Let's say the offense goes straight
They go
back.
straight back,
To where,
obviously.
though? There's a scoreboard, I think.
It's
and then
probably
there's trees.
something right under the scoreboard is where is the out.
There's just a truck there, and they get into the truck and drive away.
Maybe. Or behind those trees. It's the look at the sideline. That's the giveaway. Why doesn't he want him by the sideline?
Maybe they turn him to the right.
Here that they stop at midfield.
Maybe they turn him to the right.
Huh?
Maybe they go out and then turn him around that
But
corner.
people would see that. But somebody would.
No,
I think
that's
the risk of being seen is too big.
No, he already figured that out by not having him all the way to the sidelines. I'm going to obsessively say that over and over again because look at how the vantage point for most of these people. They have 5, 6, 7, 8 people in front of them, right? They're played again to show the crowd. Because all those people would not be in on it. The people that are making the human chain have to be in on it. Because
Let's raise the back curtain up.
see, those people you got to know are in on it, the human chain. So let's blow them off. But you can't have the whole stadium in on it.
Okay. You're going to bend around the contour of the curtain.
Those are all his friends, family members of his staff.
Yeah, but you see how narrow?
Look how narrow the viewing area is, and he forces people to be way the fuck back. Look. He set that up purposely.
Go back 1 second, Tim. Watch. This is why I'm not sure about that. Because when you go here, if there was something right behind him, I would. But go right to where they show that back angle. Where can they go?
They just walk straight back. They take
right
their
there.
fucking time. And then in post, he cuts down what probably was a 10-minute bullshit session with him.
There's a fence
and
back
make it quick.
Right?
Yeah, that is a fence
There's a
behind
fence.
the trees.
What happens is you go back
You can't
there.
really see if there's an exit at the fence or anything. You can't see.
They'd have to turn to the right, but they may turn to the right.
All right, maybe they do. There's a reason why he doesn't have them all the way out to the sidelines, period.
See how much longer the shadows are. If you had to wait that long,
There might have
the
been
shadows would have been.
I mean,
like-
how long does it take elephants to go? It looks like 40 yards, maybe.
But
that could be less than 5 minutes. Really, that's a couple minutes.
It's crazy.
And then he just edits that down in post with a cut shot.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think camera. I think his camera's the simplest solution.
Yeah,
it's the ease. Like he does something to get them crazy, and
We're
I think
gonna have to
it's
agree
this-
to disagree on this one, gentlemen.
I think it's. I think that's.
They're
I
not
think it's
selling me
camera
on
work.
that.
I think he would have
Because
gotten.
I think he needs some people not in on it.
Oh, I don't think that the audience is in on it at all. I agree with you. I think they're not in on it, but I think they're cheering for something else, and he's just splicing that together like they're cheering for the amazing trick. Because I don't see how you would.
Let's watch.
You walk him straight back, and then the exit. I'm not really sure of, but
Yeah.
he even makes the shot of the audience tight, like they could be all the way to the sidelines.
Raise it up. Kristen, wave to me. Kristen, are you up there? Wave.
See, there's the cut.
Yeah, they keep cutting.
That's the cut because they need to cut down the time of the illusion. And look, they're only tightly in the center of the field. You can't even drop the curtain right. I went straight back, period. See, look, why would you have people 20 deep when they could be on the sidelines? Especially if it doesn't matter, if you're going to do a cut shot. Let me say hi to Jessica in New Jersey. Jessica.
Hi, how are you?
All right, what's up?
So, the Masked Magician did a thing on this trick where, like, they show you how he does it.
Right.
You try to find a clip online. It's basically like there's a fake scenery that they put the elephant behind so you can't see him with camera angles.
A fake what?
Fake scenery.
Fake scenery, yeah. So he doesn't really go that far away. He's like maybe 30 feet away, you know, and he's hiding behind what looks like fake trees.
This is an outdoor thing in a football stadium, unless there's just real camera work.
A fake fucking scoreboard or something. Like it's just.
All right,
fake.
here's magic revealed, and it looks very similar to
the exact same trick.
Okay.
All right, let's see.
All right.
The magician seeing exactly what the witnesses see.
Wow.
Nothing unusual here.
No.
Other than a man in a red shirt and a scary black mask.
Wow.
We've now walked to the other side of the sheet.
Is this the Criss Angel
There's
trick?
nothing extra.
I mean,
Or is this that trick in general, or is he specifically addressing Criss Angel?
No, I don't think he's...
No, I mean,
this
the Criss Angel
No,
trick
that's the
he
problem
just
with Criss
did.
Angel. He does a lot of tricks that have been done a million fucking times, too.
That's how you know he's a hack. Like
He's trying to put his own little spin on it.
But there is he's not even doing his own spin. The curtains even look the same.
Exactly.
The Masked Magician has already shown how to do this.
That's why
trick.
Penn and Teller are brilliant, because they spend ridiculous amounts of time coming up with new illusions, and
They actually create.
and they're not satisfied until it's done perfectly.
Illusions.
And then they finally bring it to the public. Yeah, Penn has said many times on our show, some of these things they do, it takes years for them to figure it out right.
Let's see what this guy is up to.
The magician commands his assistants to bring in the sides of the sheet, forming a large three-sided box. Now to close it up. He commands the smaller sheet to be raised to form the front of the box.
Okay.
Not much of a trick, but there it is. A big fabric box in the middle of a parking lot.
Okay.
Maybe he's not done. He tells his assistants to hang on firmly to the large sheets as they battle the wind. This is the high cost of doing a trick outside.
That's exactly what...
One final command for the TV audience to keep our eyes on the box, and the magician prepares to reveal the results of his conjuring.
Oh, my God.
Let's watch. What do you know? A 5-ton elephant.
Oh, it's the reverse.
Yeah, he makes it appear.
Where did he come from? He was definitely not on the witness list.
No.
The girls are impressed. Maybe the Masked Magician can do real magic after all.
This is the exact same trick.
Yeah.
Except Criss Angel spins
So how does
to
the
reverse
magician make the elephant
I know,
appear
Pards,
from
I see how we do it.
in the middle of the lot?
They cut a hole in the parking lot, and they lower it, and then they raise the elephant, and then they quickly have a truck come in and seal it up.
And pave it.
The fucking thing walks from the back. That's obvious.
Let's see what he says.
And that's what Criss Angel
Circled by
did.
spectators.
Is that tree fake back there?
It sounds impossible. It is. Here are the secrets.
Oh.
First off, let's start with the group of spectators. The secret here is
They're in on it.
they're all in on the trick.
All right, so far
The magician has no trouble positioning them in a circle since they've been rehearsed.
Right.
This 360-degree walk is designed to convince us that the parking lot is empty and free of wandering elephants.
Here you go.
Next, the large sheet is raised. Again, we can see the surrounding parking lot appears empty, but appearances are deceiving. We know he had to be hiding somewhere in this vast, seemingly empty lot. But where? We've been looking at his hiding place the entire time.
What?
Don't you remember seeing it? You did.
What?
Constructed near a group of trees by the edge of the lot is a painted Hollywood backdrop and some fake trees.
Holy
This is the elephant's hiding place. Sound far-fetched? It's true. And chances are, it fooled you. Even though this looks like a setup that a cartoon roadrunner might use to trick a wily coyote, it's actually an effective hiding place for the elephant and his trainer. No one would ever expect a real pachyderm could be stashed away behind some phony trees in the middle of a parking lot, completely
middle of
undetected.
a football field.
But the farther away the camera travels, the more deceptive the phony setup looks.
There you go.
See it now? When you know it's there, it's much easier to spot.
Yes.
The trick is that you didn't see it the first time because you didn't know where to look.
Wow.
This continuous camera angle from the illusion is low and only shows the front side of the sheet. The trick only works from this perspective because as the sheet is raised,
He's walking the elephant.
begins to approach from the rear.
So Angel just walked the elephants out the back.
Right.
We should watch
From
that
this high
again.
angle, You can see the elephant walking.
And the key here is that it takes some time, so that's where you guys are right with the fucking edit. To knock down the time from whatever would take 2 minutes to get the elephants out.
I think Opie's absolutely
Maybe
right.
there's a fake. If there's a fake thing put in, that's
sure
definitely possible.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, but the fake thing. There was no way he was walking him that far.
Right.
But this makes sense.
I think he can also just walk them that far and just get rid of it in the edit.
Let's see, now that we know to look for it, let's see if we could find the secret hiding place for 4 elephants. Oh, there it is, that fat woman's vagina.
No,
oh, sorry.
It's going to be hard to see the fake area, though, on TV like this.
Yeah.
So you can blend it in. It's probably the scoreboard.
And there's people.
Yeah.
It probably is the scoreboard.
It's something to do with that scoreboard area.
What? Do we know what field that is?
No.
Not offhand.
I think it's like a...
Oh, high school probably.
No, but all it has to be is the trees, like...
Right.
Yeah.
Giving the illusion that the trees are way far.
Wait a minute, maybe it's the scoreboard.
It could be.
Wait, there looks like there's a scoreboard in front of the scoreboard.
It could be.
Doesn't it?
That is something.
It looks like there's something in front of the actual scoreboard looking like another scoreboard.
Like between the goalposts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Missouri State. That's Missouri State. So let's take a real look at the real Missouri State field and see if that's
trying to debunk this.
Yeah, something fake.
It was obvious. It was obvious he walked the elephants out the back. So obvious.
Yeah. I mean, he had to. Be real.
Because, I mean, the people in the human chain, yes, you got to, they're in on it, obviously, but you can't have the whole crowd in on it because you do want some fucking dummies and their reactions.
Is that the scoreboard right there?
Okay, so this is where he was in the middle of the field.
There look to be more trees.
Yeah, there are definitely more trees.
Yeah.
Back up.
There's no real trees.
Wait a minute.
It goes right to a parking lot.
It goes right to, well, it looks like from the other angle. It might be a scoreboard
unless
on
the
other
other side has the trees.
Yeah, try to get the full field. Maybe that whole fence area was fake.
Dude, to the left of the scoreboard, there were more trees.
A lot of trees. That goes right to a lot.
The parking lot was definitely on this side, unless there's parking lots on both sides.
Check the other side and just see.
See if you got a better shot of the stadium.
Whole field. Come on, Sam, you're not finding it.
Why, you think there'd be 2 scoreboards?
Oh, yeah, there is probably.
Oh, look.
There has to be.
I don't know.
There's no real trees.
No, because look, we were
There's no trees on either side, really. There's some.
It's not the park. We were just looking at the parking lot side.
Right. So the other side has
is a field.
even less trees.
So this is, we were just looking at,
Yeah.
This is 100% the same area.
Now let's see the
And there's
Criss
no
Angel
trees.
on-
Look.
There was all trees back here.
Come on.
So the scoreboard isn't fake, but the trees right behind the scoreboard are fake.
Look at it.
Look, it's all trees.
Come on, what is that? Criss Angel, so fake.
There's an elephant behind those trees.
Come on.
Nice.
Now let's see. I want to see if we can pick that up.
So they did walk quite a way.
They probably did, yeah.
But they had a lot of elephants. So, I mean, but Criss Angel's really good at distracting the crowd. It fools around with them a little bit.
And they hid him behind all those fake trees, which are a lot closer than they appear.
And the whole thing.
No,
with,
they're not. No, because you could see the end zone or the track that goes around the stadium. That's pretty obvious.
They're at least behind that.
So they're at least behind that. So I really believe they had to walk them a real long way.
Big elephant footprints.
See, they had to walk them all the way to say, yeah, that's similar.
There's no trees at all.
There's
on this
absolutely
one
no
side.
fucking trees.
Find me the other angle, the other side too.
So the trick goes like this. It took a while to get the elephants out the back. Yeah. Criss Angel babbles for a while with the crowd, and then in post they go to that cut.
And then that's
to
that
chop
whole
down the
thing where
actual
it's
time
like,
it took.
Where he asked that guy, like, oh, you got to hold on because the wind is blowing it or something.
Right,
he
right.
did say something to one of the...
Right, so that was the distraction for the people.
And
like,
that probably went a lot longer than what they showed on TV.
And I think you get the elephants out within 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Probably within a minute, to be honest with you. A little over a minute, maybe. But for TV, that's a long time.
That's pretty funny.
You can take 10 minutes. You can distract the
That's what I'm
crowd for
saying. You
10
take
minutes,
them, yeah, because you could fool around with other shit. Because they're like, okay, the elephants are obviously in there. We see the human chain,
so they're not. I'm swallowing a sword.
Yeah, they're not sitting there going, "Why is this taking so fucking long?" They don't care. If you can entertain them during that time.
Oh, that Criss Angel!
What a piece of shit.
But this is, I gotta say it again. I know we say the same shit over and over again at times on this show. But this is where he's a lazy fuck with his illusions.
Yeah.
Look how easy it was for us to just Google image the stadium and see how the stadium is actually.
And also just do a YouTube search for the magician, magician reveal.
Reveals it.
But as Criss Angel, that's your business. When you do that and go, okay, fuck, so people know how this trick's done. So now I got to do it in a way where it tricks them and where they go, wait a minute, that's not how I saw it done.
Or I got to stop worrying about looking pretty and actually think of a new trick.
Right. Or I got to find a stadium that people can't look up online.
Right.
Because there's no trees at this fucking stadium when you Google it. Not like that anyway.
No.
Wow. He put a lot of trees in there. He put
What
a
about
lush
those
forest.
Ford elephants.
What about those light? See those light posts?
Yeah, it looks like in between the light
In between
posts
those light
where
posts.
There's a little shenanigan going on.
What are those? Those like
light posts. The
You mean the posts that are holding up the fucking facade?
Thank you. So go back to the other shot.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Where are the real trees at?
There's none of that there.
It's exactly the real trees end where the light posts begin.
Wait, how do we know? Hold on.
Wait,
How
you
do we
see
know
the
that's-
light posts in the actual stadium shot?
No.
No. Okay.
Because that's where the trees are.
How do we know that that's the? We're not looking at the other side.
Because the other side is a field. And there are cars back here.
You
the
see
trees.
cars?
Yeah, we saw them. You could see them throughout the trick.
I don't
See
know.
right there. Look at this. What's that?
Oh, those are all the cars,
right.
right? So
There's your car right there. It's the parking lot is behind this.
yeah, so they're using the parking lot side that
Yeah,
you could
this
look up
whole
online
shit
for
is-
yourself.
This whole shit is fake.
Right. And you see the actual poles with the fake scenery.
Can you imagine if one of the
You can't
trees?
even figure that out.
Trees fell over.
How great would that be if a tree blew over?
That's pretty funny.
It's held up by fake light posts.
Now the fake light posts. Could you zoom in on that somehow?
This I can't.
Yeah, can you?
Yeah, because I want to see how he blended the fake trees with the real trees.
Yeah, can you take a screen picture and then we can zoom in?
How do you do that?
Could take a screenshot.
I don't know. I know you can fucking click.
Right.
I
don't know what the
Because I want to
PC
see
thing
how
is.
the trees are blended in.
There's got to be a way to do it.
I know. Or just make the
Yes.
maybe make the video full screen. Can you see anything?
Enhance.
Enhance.
Need some kind of a oh god, put in MS Paint. Zoom in. Let's go. Oh man, look at you. He's working this. You are working this keyboard. What are you doing?
Who uses paint?
Here we go.
Okay.
All right.
Let's see this.
No, I don't mean you, but
All right, let's see this. Now we're zooming in.
Zoom.
Keep zooming.
All right, hold
Go to
on.
the sides.
Okay, I do see
That right there.
Look at the green on this tree versus the green on the.
Yes, that is half a tree. Half a fake tree.
And they're so much more bright.
Right.
Like, look at the freshness of this green life.
And then those trees.
And then it.
Oh no.
Oh, Chris. Look at.
Oh, Chris.
Okay,
I don't see any difference there.
look. You see?
Oh,
how,
I can totally see it.
you see how these trees are literally in front of those?
Right.
You can see the depth of field is totally different from this tree to that
All right,
tree.
zoom in again.
Right.
You know why? Because there's an elephant behind this
Look
one.
at the bottom of it.
Right.
Look at where it meets the ground.
Look at this. It's a straight line.
Yes.
Like a facade.
Right.
Wow, that's what a hunk of shit.
Now, the only thing I add to this is, could he be using real trees just to make the trick a little different?
I'll bet he could.
You know what I mean? Just haul in a whole bunch of new trees.
Fake trees.
It's probably a
fake trees.
combination, of fake foliage and real
Yeah, and a
foliage.
painting.
Right. And then, yeah,
That's also. I mean, the Masked Magician had some real trees too.
Yes, he did.
he did. But what an idiot that he doesn't realize that everyone could just Google these days, and you could Google the stadium the trick was in, and you could just see how ridiculous it is.
Exactly.
Yeah, there are real trees.
Look at it's literally just a big version of the Masked Magician's facade.
Right.
He put some real trees. With
real trees in front of the canvas that needs to completely block the elephants, and then the canvas has fake shit on it, fake trees and stuff.
What a buffoon!
All right. We're just obsessed with this.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
You're right, though. He did what you were absolutely right. He walked him back.
We are obsessed.
That's a false front.
Well, yeah, that was the only missing piece of the puzzle. Where's the exit?
Yep.
And he didn't have to put them on either side.
But he could have done this trick anywhere. Where it would have been a lot harder to Google the place he was doing it at.
At least block out the big Missouri State thing.
He doesn't care.
No. He's just trying to put together some cheap television.
Doesn't care.
He's just trying to put his lies together.
He's trying to sell some Vegas tickets.
Yeah.
All right, now that we bored the hell out of the audience, we got Brandon Steiner coming in, and he's going to give away a lot of cool stuff.
That's right. He's actually got me. I signed a bunch of baseballs and footballs. And
You
that's
did?
Yes.
Oh, I can't wait to get those.
Got some NHL game-used hockey sticks. Steiner Sports NHL game-used hockey stick ice scraper. I have no idea what that is. What is he using old hockey sticks and making ice scrapers out of them? Maybe. Iconic college coach Bob Knight quote autographed piece. Wow, that's like a $500 value. Lou Holtz autographed play like a champion today. Photograph Tom Brady unsigned walking with hands up.
What?
I don't know what that
It was signed by somebody. I'm guessing the photographer.
Signed by Hauser.
Okay. Wings?
He'll explain this.
Hauser.
He'll explain this stuff, but stand by if you like sports memorabilia because you got a very good chance of winning some stuff today.
The Opie and Anthony Show. On Sirius XM. All right, well, that sucked. To hear the Opie and Anthony Show 5 days a week live on satellite radio, online on your phone or tablet, or even on demand, go to SiriusXM.com. Also, interact with the Opie and Anthony Show on Twitter, @Opie Radio, @Anthony Cumia, and @Jim Norton.